My name is Michael Ramberg. I am in my 6th year and final year in rabbinical school. So I have avoided recording this Chai Yisara Devar Torah for a little while now. Mostly I succeed in avoiding remembering, thinking about, and talking about what I saw in Hebron when I visited there several times in 2009. It's just incredibly painful. Painful for me, and certainly many times more painful for the residents. There's awful violence there happening all the time. I saw mostly through Palestinian eyes visiting there, and through the eyes of an Israeli soldier who guided a tour for us. But just the stories that parents told us about their children being assaulted by adult settlers, the graffiti that's on the shuttered shops of the market in the old city, graffiti that says, "Death to Arabs. If you remove us being settlers, we'll kill Arabs." Really horrifying things. And it's not something that I want to remember. So the lesson of this week's Torah portion, speaking to my situation and the situation of many of us who don't necessarily have to face what's happening in Hebron, is that, in fact, we do have to face it. It's necessary in these difficult situations to listen persistently and courageously. This comes across because in the Torah portion itself, the part that deals with Hebron is a charged and painful situation. Abraham has come to Hebron to bury his wife Sarah. He suffered this tremendous loss. The people of the town are also mourning her, according to the commentary. At the same time, though, something difficult has to happen. Abraham, who's a stranger in the place, has to become the owner of a plot of land where he's able to bury Sarah. And this is difficult. Letting a stranger in to take land in a place is not easy. It's the subject of a long negotiation, and the word that happens in the Torah portion over and over in the process of this negotiation is listen. All the parties have to keep reminding each other, listen. Listen carefully to what I'm saying. Abraham says this to the people of the townspeople say it to him. Then Abraham says it to the owner of the plot he wants to purchase. The owner of that plot says it back to him. They say again and again to each other, listen. This is the lesson for us, I think. It is necessary in a situation of so much suffering, where we're facing the challenge of how to share together sacred land. We have to listen so carefully and with such courage and strength. A related lesson, thinking of Abraham now in a slightly different way, really as an outsider, is that he insists on making himself heard. I think diaspora Jews are outsiders in a similar way. We have a stake, and what's being done there is, to varying degrees, being done in our names. We're still treated as outsiders, but we have to insist on making ourselves heard because we have something essential to contribute. For me, Shema, listen, leads to Ve'ahavta, you shall love, with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength. And that is what I hope we can bring to the situation in Hebron. Listening courageously, making ourselves heard insistently, and acting from a place of love. Thank you.